So here is your new Rhythm scenar, the best treatment device for pain in the world. It uses a 9-volt battery, and we insert the positive side on the right hand side. So first of all we just take the cover off, which slides off like so, and then making sure we insert it the correct way round with the positive side on the right hand side. And it snaps into place nicely like that. And then we can replace the cover like so, and we're ready to use the device. So we have 4 buttons on the device. So on the left hand side we've got the power button, then we've got the plus button which turns the power up, the minus button which turns the power down, and the mode button which changes the different mode, which you can see on the top here. So first of all, just practice switching it on, and just place the electrode, which is this active part here, on the skin. On the inside of the forearm is good, and then you can just practice just turning the power up. If you hold it on, it goes up continuously, or you can go press it and it goes up in steps. And at a certain point you'll find a comfortable tingling sensation. So when you're treating pain, the intensity should be slightly stronger than the pain. So we've got the power up button and the power down button. So if it's too strong, then you can either take it down in steps or turn it all the way down to 0, the bottom button. So just practice that first of all. If you leave the device, it will switch itself off automatically, or you can press the off button to switch it off. There, it's just switching itself off automatically, or you can press the off button there. So after you've given a treatment, it's a good idea to clean the electrode here with isopropyl alcohol, which you can get from most chemists, and just swab it off on the face of the electrode, and you can even give the case a clean too, and that keeps it antiseptically clean. So the next thing you can do is practice changing the mode, which is this right hand button here. So if we switch on first of all and turn the power up so we can see the light, if we cycle through we can see the different modes in. So that first one there is the dose mode, the D. So that's good to give a relaxing treatment or an energizing treatment. Then we've got the AM mode, which is the amplitude modulation mode, where the device switches on for 3 seconds and then off for 1. And then we've got the frequency modulation mode, where the frequency changes from low frequency to high frequency over a cycle. So when you switch the device on, first of all, it's just on the standard frequency mode here in the middle. So what we'll do, we'll practice with the dose mode. How do we set the dose mode? Well, you can cycle through until the dose mode, and then immediately press the plus button, and that will set the dose mode. So once you've set the dose mode, you place it on the skin and then turn it up until you can feel the right level of power, a nice comfortable sensation. And then you can use it to treat. You just place it on the skin and you'll see the lights gradually moving across, and there's a beeping sound. And then the bell rings, showing that you've given a dose of treatment. So this is good for treating acupuncture points and for giving either a relaxing treatment or an energizing treatment. Okay, so if you want to turn the dose mode off, again we cycle through, dose, and then press the minus button, and that switches the dose mode off. Okay, so again, to switch on, just cycle through to the mode that you want and then immediately press either the up or down button. So we'll switch the dose back on again, plus, and we can switch it off again, minus. So in the same way we can set the AM mode. Plus is on, minus off, or we can set the frequency modulation mode. So just cycle through, and plus is on, or minus switches it off. So we're now going to show you how to give a pain treatment, which is the main thing that you'll be using with this device. So we'll be having a patient coming through to, here's Sheila, who's coming in for a treatment. So this is my treatment room here. So here's Sheila. So first of all, you ask the patient where the pain is. So you've got pain in the shoulder.
Yes.
So can you put your finger on the pain?
Yes.
That's it. So the patient can show you where the pain is. This is really important. And then you ask, on a scale from 0 to 10, how painful is it there as you stand there, where 10 is screaming point and 0 is nothing?
3.
3.
3, yeah.
Okay. And does moving it make it better or worse? Does any movement? Worse. So if you lift your arms up, does it make it worse?
No.
Or out to the side?
No.
To the back?
No.
Nope. But hunching your shoulders makes it worse, does it?
Yes, slightly.
Right. Okay. So we'll ask our patients to sit in a comfortable position to give treatment. Okay, so we've got the patient sitting comfortably in a nice warm room. So Sheila, could you point with one finger to where the pain is, please? Okay. And then what we do, we need to sort of press in to make sure we're on the most painful spot. Is that painful there?
That's really sore, yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then, so we don't lose the place, it's a good idea to draw in a circle there. Okay. So what we do first of all, switch the device on and pop it, place it on the skin away from the area that we're treating, perhaps on the opposite side, and then we turn up the power until the patient feels the sensation. Can you feel that there yet, Sheila?
Not really. Yes, now I can feel it.
So it should be slightly stronger than the pain in intensity. Is that slightly stronger than the pain?
Yes.
Good. And then what we do is use the electrode and working downwards. So we're just massaging over that point of pain. So it might feel sticky and the area might begin to look a bit red. And then we can work from left to right, then right to left, and then from down to up. So we use the 4 directions. Down, turning the device this way round, left to right, then right to left, and then from down to up. So you're massaging and you're clearing away sort of areas which feel sticky, which is where you've got blocked energy. That's it. So that's a lot less sticky. The device is moving smoothly over the area. So that's the first part of the treatment. So the second part of the treatment, we use AM. So remember, we cycle through until we get AM and press the up button immediately. And you can see the central light, it's on for 3 seconds and off for 1. So you're in amplitude modulation there. And what we do, we place the device exactly on that point of pain. And just check with the patient to make sure the power level's right. Is the intensity slightly stronger than the pain?
Yes, it is.
Good. And then you can treat for 5 minutes. So the device will automatically switch off after 5 minutes, or you can time it on a clock. So after 5 minutes, take the device off, and then we check and see what the result is. So how much pain have you got there now when you're just sitting there without moving it?
It's gone down to about a 2.
Right, so, and you can really feel the difference between before we started and after the treatment, down to a 2.
Yes. definite difference.
Yeah, so you need to get the patient to acknowledge that difference, because then the brain acknowledges it. So next, if you like to move your shoulder and see how that feels when you move your shoulder now. Because hunching the shoulder made it feel worse, didn't it?
That feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still some residual pain there.
Yes.
Okay, so what we need to do is treat the residual pain now using frequency modulation. So what we do first of all, we can turn the amplitude modulation off. So just cycling through. There's the amplitude modulation. Press minus immediately. Didn't quite do that. Then we turn frequency modulation on. So cycling through, and as soon as you get to FM, press the plus button. I pressed AM. Let's cycle through, switch AM off, cycle through, and press FM. So we're in frequency modulation, and if I turn the power up, you can see that that central light is sort of slowly dimming and flickering, and then the frequency is going up, and it's on more constantly. That's a higher frequency. Okay, so we just turn it down again before we treat the patient. So what we do, we replace the device on the skin and turn it up again so that the intensity is slightly stronger than the pain. So just let me know when, please.
Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
And then what we do is treat for 2 minutes. Then after 2 minutes we take the device off, and then we can work.
Just turn that down.
Yes, the patient may ask you to turn it down, and that's completely okay. So we just pop it on the skin, turn it down. Is that more comfortable for you?
Yes.
Good. So you can hear the frequency changing. So again, you're working north to south, west to east, east to west. And south to north. So if you work on there for 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes, replace the device and treat using frequency modulation for 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes treatment, take the device off and then ask the patient to test out the shoulder now. So how does that feel now, Sheila?
That feels better. Just a little bit left. Tiny little bit of pain left.
Okay.
Most of it has gone now.
Right,
Most of
okay.
it's all gone.
Okay, so just like to sit round.
Okay.
So what we do next, we put the device back on. We're still in frequency modulation, remember? And is the intensity the right level still?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then whilst we're treating, we get the patient to move the painful area. So if you like to move it whilst we're actually treating. So you just like to tense and relax the shoulder slowly. tensing, hold and relax. Tensing, hold and relax. Tensing, hold and relax. And then you ask the patient, can you still feel the pain whilst we're actually treating there? If you like to move your shoulder, can you still feel the pain there?
No.
Okay, then we pop the device off and get the patient to move the shoulder.
No pain. There's no pain.
So the pain's gone down to 0.
Yes.
Okay, so you've given a really good treatment. That's a fantastic treatment which you can give to any painful area in the body. I mean, of course you can't treat the eyeballs, of course. Contraindications include not treating people who are drunk, because they're not really aware of how much treatment you're giving them. And secondly, people who may have spent time in a psychiatric hospital and received ECT treatment, because it might reawaken an old trauma. So keep clear of people with mental illness. But apart from that, you can treat family and friends, practice on family and friends. There's a device, it's just switched itself off automatically. And practice on yourself as well. And so your goal, first of all, is to become really good at treating pain. And then you can help hundreds and thousands of people. So we're now going to show you how to give a relaxing treatment to help relieve stress. So again, Sheila's going to help us out with this. So you say that you're suffering from stress at the moment.
Yes.
So can you assess your stress levels on a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 is completely relaxed and 10 is extreme stress?
Okay.
What number would you say at the moment?
About 7. Probably about 7.
So you feel quite strongly stressed.
Yes.
And is there a reason for this?
Yes. I've been to the supermarket shopping.
Okay. So what we'll do is give Sheila a wonderful treatment to help her bring her out of stress. So if you'd like to sit on the couch facing the Buddha of medicine there. So let's start the treatment. So first of all, switch the device on and then set it to dose mode this time. Okay, so cycle through, find dose mode, press plus. So what we're going to do is treat all the way down the spine from top to bottom. So we start on the central spine, just below C7, which is the most prominent bone on the neck, here. So you can mark where C7 is. A little circle. So we're in dose mode. So we'll just set the power level first of all on the shoulder. So we turn it up until it feels a comfortable level. Just say when, please, Sheila.
Yes, that's good.
That's a good level?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then we work down using the device horizontally like this. So we start just below where we've marked C7, place it on the spine and dose. That's it, bell rings, take it off, and then immediately below, dose. And then immediately below, dose. So you work all the way down the spine, right down to the base of the spine, using the dose mode. So working one position at a time, all the way down until just above the crease there. Okay, dosing all the way down. Then next, we work immediately next to the spine. So let's zoom in and show you. So again, at that level below C7, immediately next to the spine, dosing nicely. And then the other side of the spine. So this treatment's called 3 pathways, 6 points. So these are the 3 pathways. And again, to the left of the spine, below where we were before. And again. Okay, so you work all the way down, either side, all the way down until we get to the base of the spine, either side there, finishing off dosing. And here. And then next, we work on the neck. So we dose in the middle. Got some hair in the way. Move the hair out of the way there. That's it. Then dose at the central spine. And then either side, left hand side, dose, right hand side, dose. So we've treated the whole spine, central spine, and either side, the 3 pathways, 1, 2 and 3. So next we treat the 6 points on the face. Okay, we're now going to treat the 6 points on the face, which are just below the edge of the mouth, on both sides. That's the first 2 points. Just next to the nose on both sides, and just above the eyebrow on both sides. So we're already in dose mode, so we turn the power right down to 0 because the face is more sensitive. We pop it on the face and turn the power up until the patient can feel it comfortably.
Yes.
Great. And then we place it just below the edge of the mouth there. And we dose each point. And just next to the nose. And next to the nose. And above the eyebrows. On both sides. So that's great. We've given a really wonderful relaxing treatment to bring Sheila out of stress.